shark repellent. I've got some. Burt, that is really a funny scene. And for Burt to have had shark repellent handy, I'll forever be grateful. Thank you. That rubber shark was terrible.
Yeah, what happened was, what happened in the scene was that, of course, we thought that Batman was going to land on this boat, which was really a projection, and he went into the water. And unfortunately, there happened to be a shark there that decided he wanted to have a bite of Batman. So he came out with that shark on his leg, which all of this was written. I mean, you have to understand, it was written funny for everyone, but played straight for kids. So the kids saw the hero worship in our characters, but the adults and the college kids and teenagers enjoyed the double meanings and all the other stuff. Anyway, so when he obviously came out of the water and he was got the shark on his leg and he was just trying to beat the shark off his leg, that I saw that he was in trouble, and I just simply grabbed what I knew was available, the anti-shark repellent bat spray, and just, as anybody else would, just take down the rope ladder, hung upside down, and handed it to him so we could deal with it.
Upside down, of course. Very important to be upside down.
Just another day on the job, though, guys, right? Let's go this way.
On the Batmobile, was the how it flame came out of it? Was that just the propane tank inside of it?
What?
The flame coming out of the Batmobile, how did that work? Was it just
Well,
propane tank?
I never had to shave my legs. You know, you didn't run around the back of the Batmobile with the flame coming out. And it was done with real gas. Am I saying the Batmobile had gas? It was done with the real fuel. And those flames were real. By the way, that's a good question, because the Batmobile was way ahead of its time. It was a little funky, yes, but it's still the most popular car in the world, believe it or not. Ours. We had the first car telephone, didn't we, Burt?
Yeah. I think because of that, they created car telephones.
Yes, and we tried texting on it.
I didn't think we got a ticket that time.
We even had a left and right turn indicator. Very modern stuff. But the Batmobile was great, except it was kind of tough to drive.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's go back over to this side of the room over here.
Also, I'd like to say, what you're doing with the dogs is wonderful, and I'm a huge fan of that. I do too hope to be able to do a type of a thing like you did sometime in the future. At least walk thought.
Sorry, thank you.
I don't understand. What did you say?
She said that she'd like to be able to do that someday as well.
Oh, that's great. Listen, you know something? Whenever you save a life, especially an animal who is innocent and loving, it's a wonderful thing to do. You know, it makes you feel good inside. And for most people, their pets are very, very special to them. So we want them to always be as healthy and happy as possible. Thank you.
The question I have for Adam West is, you play a lot of character voice acting. Who's your favorite voice actor?
Who's your favorite voice actor, Adam?
Me?
Yep.
I guess we agree on something then.
Listen, I've had more fun doing the mayor of Kohala. But the mayor is an absurd, quirky character, and I love to do it, and they love to write for me because they know that I'll do those dumb lines.
Do you like Happy?
And try to bring in a little spin or something different, and I don't mind making fun of myself, for God's sakes. I think more people should feel that way in this industry.
Thank you, great question. Sir?
Yes, hello, hi Adam, I'm Burt. What a thrill to be
to ask you a question. You guys are the real Batman and Robin to me, no question about it. I'm wondering if you'd ever consider putting on the costumes again.
I do have
Alfred
my
did it.
costume. No, but I just only use it really for trick-or-treating and private moments with my wife.
Maybe you guys might be willing to do it just because, if I recall correctly, Alfred did it back in the 60s. Why not you guys?
How many follow Adam on his Facebook page out here?
Yeah.
Okay, the rest of you have to, because, was it Halloween, Adam? I was on your Facebook page and then you put the cowl on for a picture on your Facebook page?
Will you pay me?
Follow Adam seriously. There's a picture of him, what, 3-4 months ago, put the cowl on. So your question, does he ever get the urge? I guess.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You know, I've tried the costume on in the last 24 hours. And you see, I sleep in my bat jammies. But it still fits. And it's hard to understand because it's not elastic and it doesn't have, you know, the nipples and everything built in. Like the new guys. They have their dark night, I of course have the bright night.
Thank you so much.
I'm Fika, and I have a question for both of you guys. First of all, I am a very big fan of Batman and the whole group together. I love the show, I love the comics, and still today I read all from the old comics to the newer ones. And my question to you guys is, I know in the movie and the TV show that there was different Catwomen. Which one was your favorite?
Well, we enjoyed working with all of them. I think because Julie Newmar was the first one and she did primarily most of the Catwoman, we related to her. And then, of course, during the Batman movie, when Julie Newmar was filming a film, we had Leanne Merriweather play Catwoman. She did a great job. And then I think it was the second or third season that Eartha Kitt did one episode as Catwoman. So they all brought something really special and they all did a great job.
You know, 3 Catwomen, it was tough for me. That's 27 lines. Tough to deal with that. All right. No, okay. We're going to get off on a tangent here.
We'll go back to this little guy over here. Superman. You're in the wrong panel. That's next door. Go ahead.
My name is Nathan, and I was wondering what was your favorite episode?
The soup.
Favorite episode.
Favorite episode.
What did Soup say? Superman? Oh, the favorite episode. For me, it was the first one, which was kind of the pilot script, with Frank Gorshin's Riddler. It was wonderful. And it gave me a chance to introduce a new dance craze. The Battersea. Who wants the Battersea? Should we all Battersea? On your feet, please. Good. We're all going to Battersea. As if tougher to like.
You need a beat?
You're fine.
Now, I'm just going to say, I thought you were stepping on that chair. Didn't you just get over a broken back a couple months ago?
Yes.
No chairs for you. Next question.
Too many stunts, Andrew.
How much Batman costumes do you have in your closet?
You want to buy one? I've got a few rags around and a bunch of other stuff. Do you know I have, now that you mention that, I have all 120 of my original scripts, signed and with all my personal notes. Now somebody tried to buy them, and I said, no, I don't want to sell them. I'm a poor man. Bruce Wayne, billionaire philanthropist. Anyway, yeah, I've got all the scripts and I've got a bunch of stuff. But, you know, it's kind of precious. But everything has its price.
Before he tries to sell me, we'll go over to this side.
I was wondering, since you guys are the original Batman and Robin, what are you guys thinking of the new Dark Knight movies? What are you guys' opinions on them?
What do you think of the new Dark Knight movies?
I hate them. They have a lot of money, a lot of talent and expertise, and their movies are wonderful for a certain group. The new Batman kills more people on the way to the rescue than we did in the whole series. But they're really beautifully made movies. All we had was each other. In Wayne Manor. Isn't that strange?
Burt, anything on the new ones? Anything on the new ones?
Oh, well, I think they're all very well done, and they are enjoyable. But you know, when you watch those, and at least for me, and I see the actors portraying, they do great jobs, they're great actors, but they're actors portraying a role. In my honest opinion, there is only one real Batman, and that's my friend Adam West.
You know, my grandmother lived in Portland, and I used to spend quite a bit of time here. And, you know, and I was from Walla Walla, and we used to drive through after wheat harvest up the Columbia Gorge or down it and go to the beach. Have you ever been to Seaside? Cannon Beach?
Yeah!
Deer Heart?
Yeah!
Cape?
Woo!
Oh, you can know all those wonderful places. Now we have, what are you doing here today? Why aren't you on that hood or at the beach? Did you come to see us?
Woo!
So by just a little poll here, by applause and making some noise, how many out there think that these two should make a cameo in the next Batman movie?
Oh, yeah!
They just showed their approval, thinking that you guys should make a cameo in the next Batman movie. How did you play?
I don't do cameos. I want to wear the costume. You know what, I think it might be smart to have me come in and maybe Burt one midnight with the thunder crashing, the lightning blazing, the rain against the windows, and the young Batman doesn't know what the hell to do. He's at his wit's end because Gotham City's been being torn up and it's just in terrible shape. And he just doesn't know how to handle it. So in through the window, in the shape of a bat, comes his old daddy. Old daddy. Be there to help him out. Well, I think I've heard that talked around a bit, and if I come in that window, he's going to come with me, because I think you people would love to see that.
Sorry, a question?
Yeah, my name is Joey. I'm from Springfield, Oregon. Burt, question for you. I've heard that you were pretty good friends with Bruce Lee, and I'd like to hear more about you guys as sparring partners, something I heard.
Yeah, when on Batman, the same producer, executive producer William Dozier, who produced Batman, created the Green Hornet, which of course, you know, Van Williams and Bruce Lee were in, and he introduced the character, that show, on our show before it came on primetime. And there was a fight scene that Bruce and I did on the Batman show. But that actually was not the first time that Bruce and I sparred, because we actually lived in the same complex of condominiums, and we were friends, and I had a chance to spend time sparring with him. And in fact, I remember at the time he had a son, Brandon, and who was 6 months old, and we would go down to Chinatown and Los Angeles, and of course Bruce, being from Hong Kong, knew all the best things to order. But we actually did spar a lot. Bruce trained 8 hours a day, every single day. I mean, and he was very, very fast. And I guess the piece of trivia is his very first filmed fight scene of his cinematic career was fighting me on Batman. And he was a great guy.
Burt was sparring with Bruce Lee. I was sparring with King Tut. He was really quick.
Hi, I'm Charlene from Washington State. I have a question for Mr. West. During your voice acting career, you actually, I don't know if you actually worked with these guys, but you were on the same show as two Batmen, Kevin Conroy and Will Friedle. Did you get to hang out with them, and did you guys kind of compare playing Batman or talk about it anyway?
You know, that's an interesting question. The answer is no. You know, we didn't hang out. When you are on a set or whatever, and you're doing your thing 10 hours a day or whatever, you don't really hang out too much. But I do want to tell you that there were several on our show who played villains who were extremely likable, interesting, fun characters. One was Burgess Meredith. Baby. And Burgess was a great raconteur, and he loved to eat and drink, just like me. And you? Let's go eat.
Shortly, guys, a couple more questions. Over here, sir.
Do you think that the new Batman is quite as good as the old one?
Did you say that again? Do you
think the new Batman, you know, the Dark Knight, is as good as the old one? Well, yeah.
I'll answer that for them. No. Next question. You better respond to the little guy's question. Who was the better Batman, the new ones or you?
Thank you. It was just answered that.
If you
I could be humble. I could be modest.
Or you could be honest.
Really, me? You know, these are all very good actors in their own way. You know, Bale and all those people are very good. But we did a different kind of show in which we tried to have fun and bring you guys the entire spectrum of family fun. So that as you got older, grew up, you see the laughs in it. But you take it seriously when you were kids. And you would learn all those ethics and moral lessons that we were trying to teach, like put a quarter in a parking meter.
Good question, thank you. Over here, sir.
Hi, so my question actually kind of ties into that. What do you guys think of Ben Affleck being the new Batman?
You heard the reaction. Ben Affleck, I think, is a great talent, and he asked me about it, and kind of how to do it. Yeah, I'm kidding. But I think, you know, for $20 million, he could shave his beard. He'll be very good.
Thank you, sir. Sir.
My name's Logan. I'm from here in Portland. My question got taken, but what I wanted to say was my little brother and I are here. We grew up watching you guys, and now I'm a father. I have a little 4-year-old, and I just wanted to thank you for giving me a fun Batman that I can share with him. So, thank you.
We got our victims any age.
My name is River. Question is to Burt Ward. I'm wondering if you got upset that they didn't have Robin in the new movies. That they didn't have Robin in the new movies.
Well, they did in one of the films, you know, but no, not at all. I mean, you have to understand, Adam and I are performers, and we did a show that had a special meaning for millions and millions of people around the world. And we treasure that memory tremendously. And I respect that the studio, Warner Brothers, they can do what they want. And they were, from the last Batman movie, they've indicated now that there may be a Robin coming out. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm sure they're going to do it very well, and it's been very successful. The Batman franchise, believe it or not, is still the largest merchandising franchise in the world, even above Star Wars and you know, some of these other great films. So no, it doesn't bother me at all, you know. And I think if they come out with a Robin, that they should call me, but that's okay. They can do what they want.
If you probably noticed, there are a number of new toys, and whether we're bobbleheads or whatever, they're just coming out. It's amazing. And they're all based on our 66, 67, whatever show.
66 comic book Batman.
And yeah, the comic books, and there's an Adam West comic book out. And the DVD was just released of our series at last. And I have a DVD, Adam West naked. I reveal everything that you ever wanted to know behind the scenes about the show. Which, AdamWest.com, you can get all that stuff. Am I plugging?
That's your shameless.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And I'm posting a new show on the channel. I can't tell you that. But look forward to that. You know, I know Burt agrees. You people have been so wonderful with us over the years. It's just been incredible. And aside from any fame or money or whatever, I don't mean to sound corny, but really it does the old heart good. And thank you very much for showing up.